By the way, guys, we had like 100 disagreements on what this video was going to be about. Therefore, it's on overcoming disagreements. Hallelujah. Hey guys, I'm Narada Miller.
And this is Shaheen Miller.
And we are
Living the Fine
Life.
I hope you're cutting that out.
Nope.
Go on.
Alright, so whether you're in an interracial marriage or not, disagreements are universal within any couple out there. And if you're thinking, I haven't had any disagreement, our relationship is perfect, you probably haven't been dating long enough, that or you're just purely lying. So I'm not trying to be mean, and let me just say this: if by any miracle, right, there's a couple that's been out there for more than a year, and you have agreed on every single little thing, kudos to you. But this couple right here disagrees on a lot of things.
Is that a lot the word to use?
I mean, what's a synonym? Plentiful?
I think Trump would say huge.
Let's not quote Trump, okay? I'm not defending the guy. Just let's keep him out the video, okay? It happens. But how do you overcome disagreements within the relationship, in a conversation with your loved ones? And yes, we can all have disagreements with another family member, a friend, whoever it is in your life. But right now we're just going to focus on disagreements with our couple, whether you are dating, engaged, or married.
So let's dive right into the discussion. So
Let's dive right in.
what are some things that you could think of that you disagree with that I do? Start off.
I disagree with...
Here's the microphone.
Thanks. I disagree with the amount of time... Now, don't get me wrong, okay? I'm not saying that he can't play video games.
Oh, God.
But I think he plays for too long. Don't misinterpret me. I just disagree sometimes. Or the type of video games or computer games he plays. It's got better. It's got better throughout the years. Now it's not that bad.
You make it sound like I play some...
Look, he would play for like 10 hours a day. That's what I'm not talking about 2 hours. I'm not talking about 3 hours. I'm not talking about 5 hours. I'm talking about the whole day. If I left him on a Saturday, he'll play from the moment he woke up to midnight on the computer. I wouldn't see him. I wouldn't see my husband. And that's what I disagree. And that's where my beef is at. I'm not talking about 3 hours. I'm not talking about 5 hours on the computer. Have your time.
Which husband is this?
You.
Okay, all right.
I haven't been married to anyone else, and I won't be neither.
Okay.
So I don't plan on that. So I mean, I'm clearly talking about you.
Listen.
I could get away with murder with him on the game. I could go shop. I could leave the house. Babe, I'm coming back. I could leave the house, go shopping, come back. He will never know. Never knew I was gone. Did I ever take advantage of it? No. Can I? Yeah. But I won't. But that's what I disagree on. Moderation. Come on, have some moderation. But I'm not gonna get carried away.
So as a disclaimer out there, this 10 hours that you speak of, this is a not literal speaking, right?
Literal speech.
This is figuratively.
No, I'm not speaking figuratively.
Okay. Just wanted to clarify that. Just build a wall.
No.
Yeah. Of the negativity.
Just a reminder that this video is called Overcoming Disagreements. So here it is. You can't put a wall on that.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta break the wall to fix the problem. Building a wall is not gonna solve it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, so what am I doing?
Something about me.
Something about you that I don't agree about? Well, this will be very easy. Okay, something I don't agree about. So, I always used to tell my wife, ever since the beginning of us dating, that you don't need 10,000 pounds of makeup to look beautiful. You know, like I always tell her all the time, I love her natural skin, her natural everything. I love all the things that people call imperfections and spots and blemishes. I love that about her face. And I feel personally that spending hundreds of dollars.
I don't even spend hundreds.
Well, over time, you know, if over time, right, it sort of adds up. You know, to just put on this false face to go outside, you know, it is. You're covering your real face. You're putting.
I don't even have a lot. Look, I have no eyeshadow. I have some blush, and you can still see some imperfections because I don't even conceal and prime.
But you don't need it. That's the thing. It's like
Sometimes.
why am I gonna wear, you know, underwear if I don't need an underwear? You know, like, all right, that's probably not a good analogy. Or, you know, why am I gonna wear, you know, something that I don't need? Like, I don't know, a harness or I don't know, whatever. So
Just
you know, it's like unnecessary. So that's just one little gripe, I guess I could say, that I don't agree on. But I guess there has to be a positive side to that, right? So I do understand that, you know, she wants to look professional and look good at work, you know, and she doesn't want to look drop dead tired, you know, when she's, you know, helping people in her day-to-day. So I understand, you know, that's why, you know, it's important to have makeup and all that stuff. But I tell her if it's for me, you know, just go natural. That's cool. That's good enough for me. So, all right. I guess number 2. Go on.
guys, you know, before I get to disagreement number 2, we're just being very open and honest with you guys. We're not perfect. We've had to overcome a lot of things in our marriage. We've been married for, it's going to be 4 years very soon. And, you know, we've had to overcome so many disagreements or obstacles, arguments, that if you think about it, the root of it is a disagreement that you have, and it's clashing. And when your disagreements come clashing, you need to, this is a tip I'm going to give, if I can jump to that, is take a step back, breathe, think, and communicate. And within there, fit in prayer. I mean, that's been a key aspect of us really coming together is prayer, because we are believers, and I pray to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ every day, you know, to help us overcome, because those are the little things that really, it's like little grains of pebbles on the road that we could just flick off and just keep moving. It shouldn't really make us stumble too much, but they do, because again, it's a pebble on the road. But it's, you have to really think about what you don't like about it and choose your battles. You know, is it worth fighting for? You know, am I going to expect Shaheen to just let go 100% of video games? I would love that. That'll be the happiest day of my life. I'll be so happy because he'll be more attentive to other things, you know.
It got hot in here real quick.
It got hot.
Yeah, all of a sudden, is the AC on?
I'll help you, don't worry.
Thank you. Okay.
Look, I didn't make him cough. You know, he'll be more attentive to this, to that, to the third, you know, adventures, or, you know, leaving the house, leaving the cave, spending quality time with me, with Chloe, our dog that you'll meet in the future, things like that. But let's be realistic. That came with him. Yes, I found out when we got married, because before we got married, I knew he liked games, but I didn't know he was a gamer, because we were always together. Always together. That's not cool.
My secret life.
Wow. His secret life of gaming. Stay tuned for more.
Okay.
But you know, when we got married and he's like 10 hours in the room and I'm like, what the heck? Now we need to work something out, you know, talk. So, hey, this is what I don't like about it. This is how I feel about it. Let's put a solution. Don't just come with the problem, with the disagreement, but a solution. And the same way that I'm going to give him the respect of working something out for him, he needs to give me the respect and also work something out for him where we could meet a common ground. Number 2 is,
That's gonna be interesting.
I can't think right now on the top of my head. Number 2, 3, 4. I think that's it with him. Because everything else is just things that annoy me about him. And that's going to be a whole nother video. I'm trying to stay on topic. Guys, if I think of more stuff, we'll make another video. I promise. I got you.
Wow.
If you really want to know more.
Okay, so I guess that's where mine disagree. I guess we're stopping there.
No, but we could give, we're going to give you an example of something we don't agree with each other. But really, babe, we're trying to tell them how to overcome these disagreements. So what is your tip? I gave my tip.
I could think of a lot of prayer and just talking and just communicating, and just trying to figure out what would work for both of us. And so that's one thing I think that we could say. So
I agree on that. And take a step back, breathe, think, pray, talk about it, solution. You see what I'm saying? It seems so hard, but when you really love someone and you want to make it work with the person, you're going to find ways to work. So now, disagreements. What else you got to say about disagreements?
we could speak about that topic all day.
We can speak all day. How about when it's hard to overcome a disagreement? What do you do?
Me? So, when it's hard to overcome a disagreement,
Yep.
like when I don't
If
agree.
we can't find the common ground, what happens next? Because I don't know if you there at home or wherever you're watching this video may feel like, well, I overcame some obstacles or some disagreements with my partner, but how about when you can't find that common ground? What do you do?
I find, at least with us, if we can't come to a resolution, say at that exact moment or in time, that it's beneficial, one, to step away and just pray, seek the presence of God, for clarity, understanding, and for also asking when will be the right time to readdress this issue again. And so I find that giving it a day or two, and a better setting, typically works because we're able to voice out our opinions better. And I find that a lot of times when we can't really come to an agreement, that is just because the tension is so high at that time that we can't hear each other until we've cooled down for a little bit, and we come together about it and talk about it under calmer senses.
Different approach, strategy, not attacking the person. Not like, no, this is my way and that's it, and no, like, you need to understand me. Hold on, calm down, let's have a mature conversation, not in a way that you're attacking the person and just telling them negative things about themselves and trying to manipulate the conversation. No, that's not the way you do it. You could talk with words and, be calm and work something out. And if it doesn't work in that moment, as like Shaheen said, stop, pray about it. Even I know we're saying pray and seek the presence of God. If you're not a believer, we're believers because we've seen, God in our lives. So give it a try.
Yep.
Give it a try, and you'll see how it's gonna work out. If it wasn't for our faith in God, we wouldn't be able to overcome a lot of things in our life. For any other topic that you want to hear from us, please let us know. Don't forget to like and
subscribe.
I'm Noretta Miller.
And this is Shaheen Miller.
And this is Living the Fine Life. You're charging who?
You, homie.
You can't be charging me.
My services.
He just said he's gonna charge for his services. I'm gonna charge for my cooking services, my cleaning services, my putting up with you services.